Well, this happened to me while I was in the middle of a DoorDash order the other day, and I thought it was a total scam. I wouldn't have believed it if it didn't happen to me. Well, DoorDash wanted me to do something in the middle of a pickup at a restaurant that had me confused as all heck and saying, "You want me to do what? I don't get it." And it all revolves around a top customer. We are going to get into the details of this bizarre encounter, why I would think it's a scam, what does top customer have to really do with this, and stick around in case this happens to you. What the heck happened? Well, here's the story. I took a stacked order 2 nights ago, and it was 2 pickups, 2 drop-offs, not that big of a deal. So I picked up the first order. I am legitimately walking into the next restaurant, and on my screen, DoorDash Support is calling. First of all, DoorDash Support never calls. So immediately, like, red flags are going off like all over the place because I say all the time on this channel, it's a scam. DoorDash Support never calls you. Well, I wanted to my curiosity got the best of me, and I answered the phone. I said, "Hello." And they said, "Kimberly, this is DoorDash Support. I see you took an order for," and she named the name of the restaurant. I said, "Yes." And she goes, "I am dealing with a top customer right now, which is the customer you're walking into the restaurant. I'm going to give you $8 if you pick up this order." I'm like, "What?" And they said, "Ma'am, I'm literally in the restaurant right now. It actually shows in the app that I've arrived and I'm at the restaurant." She's like, "But I'm going to give you $8 for picking up this order." It kind of left me speechless. Like, I didn't understand, first of all, why would, not that I'm complaining, believe me, I'll welcome $8 any single time. But why would support call me? They have it in on their screen that I'm at the restaurant. Why are they giving me $8 additional to do something I was already doing? Does that make sense to anybody? So I'm like, "Yeah, okay, you're going to give me $8, whatever. I'm already here. I'm picking it up." And she was like, "Well, thank you for being a Platinum Dasher. Have a great day." I'm like, that was so weird. I've never had an encounter with support like this ever. So I'm expecting, like, the order to be missing, to not be there, so another driver. I'm like, what's the catch? I feel like whenever money is thrown at you with DoorDash, like, there's always a catch somewhere. I'm like, what's the catch? So go to the counter, say the customer's name, and they're like, "Here you go. Have a good day." I'm like, well, that wasn't it. So I now have both orders. And on my way to drop off, I drop off the first one. Before I even get to the order that DoorDash supposedly was giving me the $8 for, this pops up. Support actually paid me $8. I was shocked. But it still has me questioning why. Anyway, we'll get into that. I dropped off the second order. It was a leave at door. Took my picture. Off I went. Order completed. So not only did I complete the order and got paid for the total payout of the stacked order, I got an additional $8. Score one for me. So I have to tell you, I really thought it was a scam. I thought that I was going to have a fake support associate call me as a dasher and say, "Hey, your order is canceled," or, "Hey, give me your account information." Like, I was expecting that to happen. I can't tell you how many times, even on this channel, and I've done so many videos on scams, DoorDash scams, that I'm like, I'm totally being scammed because I preach all the time. DoorDash support never calls you. They have no reason to call you. Granted, they didn't ask for a single bit of personal information. That was kind of how I knew it wasn't a scam, because if it is a scam and you find yourself in one, they will ask you for usernames, your telephone number, verification codes. They'll try to get you to change your account numbers, like all things that if this ever happens to you, you need to stop and not give any information, hang up on them immediately, change your password, call support, and deal with it appropriately. That wasn't my case. I feel like even today, I am shocked that this wasn't a scam and I actually received $8. Has this ever happened to you? Has support ever called you and said, hey, I am going to give you $8 for just picking up an order? This was a first for me. Go ahead, let me know what you think about this whole interaction I had going with support. So, what does top customer have to do with any of this? I have absolutely no idea. But that's what the support associate said. Are they treating top customers like VIP, or if something goes wrong, then they throw money at dashers to quickly get it resolved for the customer? A thing I was thinking was, did someone steal this poor customer's order and now they had to remake it, and now I'm like the second or third driver to try to pick up this order to get it delivered to this customer, and she never received it? I'm like, possibly, maybe the customer got scammed. I think I'm getting scammed. Maybe the customer got scammed out of her order. And DoorDash was making it right. But DoorDash, anytime you want to throw $8 my way, I'll be more than happy to do that. But did DoorDash really need to pay a driver $8 for somebody who was already doing the order? I almost get it if I didn't have an order and support called and say, hey, listen, I have an order. It needs to be done immediately. Are you willing to take it? I'll give you an additional $8. This is blah, 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 blah. I'm sending it to you right now, type of thing. Like, I would get that because there would be a priority in completing this order. But I was literally already in the middle of pickups. I feel now, once again, very happy for the $8, but why would DoorDash spend money because the customer is a top customer? Are they using the phrase top customer to push their weight? Are customers using that term to push their weight around to get their orders delivered quicker? Is it a customer issue or is it a DoorDash issue? And the driver is the one who is the problem solver in all of this and getting it delivered. I feel like there's a lot of missing information that I don't have the answers to, but I find it very fascinating, don't you? That is what happened to me the other night. I wanted you to stick around for this entire video because I don't want anybody to be surprised, shocked if DoorDash support calls you. So now you have to be like really careful because now you don't know whether it's a scam or whether it's actually DoorDash support calling you. Coin flip. I'll just say this, and I said it earlier, I'm going to reiterate it because I think it's super important. Never give out any personal information about any of your accounts or account information to anybody claiming to be DoorDash support. That way, you stay out of the target zone of being a part of a scam. So, what do you think about all of this? Do you think customers are trying to get their orders delivered quicker? Why do you think DoorDash decided to give me an additional $8? I'm happy. Hey, keeps the Dashers happy. You can give me any additional money anytime you want, DoorDash. Thank you. And I greatly appreciate it. I've done lots of videos on DoorDash scams. Well, if you want to be in the know, you are going to want to check this one out next, and I'll see you over there.